user does not have a trust on the other parties where the transaction is going to deal. Okay, so here these are all some examples we can able to have it. So on the other side, there are some third party dependencies created here. Centralized data is managed here, right? So we can able to have a PAN card, so which is almost stored in the databases, and almost Aadhaar card. It is a government unique ID for each and every person, so which is also available to stored in the databases. And this that that is third party transactions, it should be needed, right? Should be maintained between the user and this dependencies, right? So therefore, according to vehicle selling or buying, then we can go for an registrar office or regional transport office in order to access, or in order to buy a vehicle, or in order to sell a vehicle, right? Similarly, if we want to get some loans, then if we want to do some transactions in the on our account means, then there is also separate databases stored. So these are all some third party dependencies used in order to provide a trust to the user. Okay, the trust to the user. In this similar manner, according to the blockchain technology, so each and then every block, if a particular block is making a transaction, that transaction should be distributed to all the other blocks available in the blockchain network in a distributed ledger. There is a like recordical that is noting what kind of a transaction is going on, and at what time, and between whom and who, which persons to the which person. So all the details is stored, and it is circulated to all the blocks available in the corresponding blockchain. Okay, that is the scenario whenever there is no trust between any of the blocks to any other block during transaction, then we can able to have a distributed ledger which is shared to all the blocks in the blockchain. Okay, this is related with how that blockchain, or how the current situation where the user without having a trust is making a third party dependencies. Similarly, in a blockchain, a block can able to have a valid transactions. If a block having a valid transactions, then each block should be have the data of which block hold the valid transactions to whom in a way of a distributed ledger. Okay, so this is idea behind how a blockchain context will work, right? And next, some of the blockchain types are public blockchain, private blockchain, semi private blockchain, and tokenized blockchain, tokenless blockchain. Okay, so this will see it. And next is some major components of the blockchain. If we are going to have a blockchain, so we should follow all these components, right? First one, cryptography should be there, right? It uses a variety of cryptographic technique, including like hash functions, one way hash functions, then Merkle tree can be able to use it, and public key infrastructures like private public key pairs with the help of cryptographic techniques like these hash functions, Merkle tree. It should be adapted in the blockchain in order to in order to establish and validate transaction. Okay, and next one is the network should be an peer-to-peer network. Okay, it should be in a peer-to-peer fashion. Okay, data sharing or even though connection established, there should not be any break between any of the block to the any of the block. Okay, so that is peer-to-peer connection should be there. And next is validating rules. Some common set of rules should be followed by the blockchain, that is called as a consensus. Okay, so some rules like, so we should not break, the block should not be removed, or the block should not be it should not be removed in the middle, or it should not be removed during the transactions. Okay, so every transaction should be updated to all the ledgers in the each and then every block in the blockchain. So like that, there are some common set of rules for a network as well as the block should be done. Okay, that is validating rules should be maintained. And next one is ledger. So I remember now we are telling about the ledger. So this is just noting down what are all the list of the transactions done for a particular day or a particular time period, or even though if every validated transaction, it should be entered in the note. Okay, so that is ledger. Okay, maintaining like our bank statement, we can able to say, if I am going to get a m passbook means, then I can able to see what are all the transactions I did for the last 10 days or last 1 month. Okay, I can able to set a time period, and I can able to download it the m passbook. So, okay, similarly the ledger, it should be maintained. Okay, and finally consensus mechanism. Here there are some algorithms is determined in which ordering the transaction should takes place when the customer is not honest, or when the participants is not honest. Okay, so if they are in the cheating side means, so there should be some algorithm is implemented in order to determine in which order of the transactions can be carried over, right? So these are all some of the components, and it is the foremost important in the blockchain. One is cryptography, next it should follow peer-to-peer network, then next validating rule should be there, and a ledger should maintain, then finally the consensus mechanism is followed, right? So these are all components of the blockchain. And next we will see how the money is evaluated. Okay, so how blockchain originated in terms of history of a money. So here in the earlier days, you can able to tell about the barter system, right? Like pandamatrudal. So if I am having any of the product, or any of the quantity, or any type of an item I am having means, I can able to give that product, and I can able to purchase whatever I needed, right? In terms of exchanging the products between the user and the sender, right? So that is barter system. Later on, some gold coins, with the help of the gold coins, the people will give the gold coin to buy the items necessary for their needs. Next, later onwards, some metallic coins have came into existence in the earlier 70s and 80s. Okay, so here some coins like 5 rupees coins, 1 rupee coins, even though 25 paisa coins, or 50 coins we can able to 50 paisa coins we can able to see it, right? So metallic coins, it came into existence. Then later currencies. So now we almost having an both metallic coins as well as the currencies. Like 10 rupee coin is nowadays in a rule, and currencies like 2000 rupees, 500 rupees. So that is here, right? Late then ATM card, payment cards. After going to an ATM center, by inserting a card, by giving a PIN number, we can able to get a cash, right? So that is payment cards. Then electronic money. So this is called as in digital currencies. Okay, electronic money is digital currencies. Like nowadays in the Flipkart or Meesho or any of the online shopping app, we can able to see some super coins or digital coins is saved. Whatever amount often you are getting the products in their platform, you can able to add on the super coins. Like the best example, Flipkart super coins is there. That is in the form of a digital currencies that can be used equivalent to the money in later periods when we want to buy some other product, right? So that is electronic money. Then finally the cryptocurrencies. Now it is almost evaluated in other countries. Okay, so where the most important cryptocurrency is a Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoins, it is almost like according to our Indian rupees, it's around 79,000, 79 lakhs, or like 79 lakhs, around 10,000. Like such an amount it is, and one Bitcoin is equivalent to such an amount of an Indian currencies. So this cryptocurrencies is making use of in some of the countries nowadays. Okay, so this is how the evolution of an money came, and how the blockchain started originated, right? So now blockchain is originated with the help of these bitcoins, cryptocurrencies. With the help of the cryptocurrencies, blockchain is having an validated transactions. Okay, this is about the blockchain originated. And next is decentralized network. So here you can able to see initially by giving an cash, anybody can able to purchase, and later on by digital currencies like third party, we can able to have a PayPal or GPay or anything, we can able to buy it now. And in a Bitcoin digital token என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னா, here if a person wants to buy anything from the shop, okay, so it may be transmitted to each and every node, and it is maintained in the ledger. Okay, this is the concepts of the blockchain. Okay, how Bitcoin is implemented here, in how Bitcoin is used to buy a grocery. Okay, once Bitcoin is used, okay, so digital token in decentralized network is established, and it is maintained in ledger of each and an every block or each and an every node in the network. Okay, blockchain network. This is how this decentralized network worked based upon the blockchain technology. Okay, and thank you. So I think we'll stop with this.